5 Keys to Getting Children to Pay Attention to Their Parents' Advice. Today, we want to talk about an essential topic in every child's life: the support and encouragement that parents must provide to their children. When a child is born, their world is small and full of uncertainty. As they grow, they face a series of challenges: learning to walk, talk, go to school, make friends, and find their identity. In all these moments, parents play a fundamental role. They are the first guides, the first role models, the first to believe in their child's potential, even before the child believes in themselves. Do you want to know the key behaviors that will make our young children or teenagers pay attention to our advice? Let's get started. 1. Emotional support is the ability to be present for our children, listen to them, and accompany them in difficult times. When a child feels sad, frustrated, or afraid, the role of parents is not just to give advice but to offer a safe space where the child can express their emotions without fear of judgment. This kind of support creates a trusting relationship where children feel heard and understood, rather than simply corrected or ignored. It is important to remember that children are still developing and do not always have the tools to manage their emotions. Parental support helps children learn to recognize and regulate their feelings. This type of accompaniment can be as simple as a hug, a word of encouragement, or just being there when they need it most. Speak to them with truth and love. Truth guides what you say, while love dictates how, why, and when you say it. Love makes the ground fertile, and truth transforms it into a more fruitful seed. However, when parents correct from anger, bitterness, insecurity, or emotional detachment, those truths become twisted or are rejected over time. Pain and misunderstanding turn into silent weeds that can choke out what you're trying to communicate. Keycap 2. Support in failure. One of the most critical moments when parents must be a pillar for their children is when they face failure. The fear of failure is natural in humans, and children are no exception. However, this fear should not paralyze them. It is in these moments that parents must teach them that failure is not the end of the world, that learning from mistakes is also an opportunity for growth. Instead of punishing or scolding them for not achieving their goals, parents should encourage them to keep trying, learn from their mistakes, and never give up. A child who sees their parents as sources of encouragement when things go wrong will learn to rise with resilience in the face of adversity. Discipline and correction should be taught with wisdom and always after demonstrating patience with love. Do your children perceive you as an angry parent or as a compassionate and patient one? Remember that love controls our emotions instead of allowing them to control us. Love challenges you to develop patience rather than explode over anything. On the other hand, anger wounds, divides, isolates, and rarely improves situations. It often creates additional problems. If you carry painful memories of your own parents' anger toward you, don't perpetuate that past pain with your children. This will only make them feel more frustrated and increasingly afraid to face their defeats or mistakes. Instead, when you know how to love them and can admit your own humanity, your advice and guidance become much more meaningful and reach their hearts. Keycap 3. Encouragement as a growth engine. Encouragement is the vital force that allows our children to overcome the barriers they encounter. Parents must be the main drivers of this encouragement. This does not mean simply giving empty compliments but recognizing and valuing their efforts, not just their achievements. Sometimes, a simple "I'm proud of you for trying" has a much greater impact than any material reward. Encouragement is also a tool that must be used constantly in the small achievements of everyday life. Every step a child takes, every little victory, should be a reason for celebration. This reinforces the idea that every attempt is important and that every effort deserves to be appreciated. Stay until the end, because the conclusion will surely make you rethink the way you educate your child. And if you're enjoying this video, remember to give it a like and subscribe. Keycap 4. Supporting the development of autonomy. Another crucial aspect of parental support is fostering autonomy. As children grow, they must learn to make decisions, take responsibility, and solve problems on their own. This is where the role of parents as guides comes in, accompanying their children in this process without falling into overprotection, giving them space to explore and make mistakes. This type of support involves trusting in the child's abilities, providing them with tools to face challenges, and then allowing them to confront those challenges independently. Support is not just about being there to solve problems but also about giving them the necessary space to learn to be independent and trust their own decisions. Sometimes, to save time, we prefer to do things for them. At first, they may appreciate it, but over time, they will begin to internalize a message: "I'm not capable of doing things on my own." This can significantly harm their self-esteem. However, if you see them trying and struggling, let them continue, encourage them. Patience is the love that helps minimize the negative, and kindness is the love that initiates the positive. If you are kind to your children, they will enjoy being with you. Kindness is a quality that, when developed in daily life, will open doors that neither awards nor diplomas can. One act of kindness per day, toward your child and toward someone else, will help make kindness a natural habit. Write below, what will your act of kindness be today? Keycap 5: The importance of a positive attitude. A parent's positive attitude reflects the hope and confidence they have in their children. If parents consistently show a positive attitude, even in difficult situations, children will learn to adopt the same perspective in life. Parents who transmit this mindset of "yes, I can, if today wasn't the best day, tomorrow will be better," are raising children who see difficulties as challenges rather than insurmountable obstacles. The power of unconditional love. Parental support and encouragement are essential for children's emotional, psychological, and personal growth. When a child feels supported, accepted, and valued by their parents, they gain the confidence to explore the world, face challenges, and learn from every experience. Love, accompanied by sincere support and constant encouragement, is what gives children the strength to become confident and resilient adults. So, parents, do not underestimate the power of your words, your attitude, and your presence. Children need much more than just physical or material care. They need to feel that they have a team at home that will always be there for them. Every day before you see them, remember that they come into this world as if saying, "Here I am, a mirror to reflect you, a piece of clay ready to be shaped. I will carry your name and reflect your essence. Show me that I am more valuable than anything you own, and I will become your greatest investment in the world." So no matter how old your children are, dare to look at them with love and dedication. Do they deserve your life, your love, your time, and your attention? Absolutely. 1,000,000 times over.